Hello, I'm Viet Cường. Nice to meet you here in Thai Nguyen News. Now's today's headlines. Pakistani Tea Association searches for cooperation opportunities with Thai Nguyen province. Examining some key public works before the flood season. Chronicle, Thai Nguyen onwards to the Spratly Islands, Part 4. On May 25th, the delegation of Pakistani Tea Association, led by Chairman Mohammad Hanif Janu, worked with the Department of Industry and Trade and the Tea Association of Thai Nguyen Province to search for opportunities for cooperating, investing and buying tea. Discussing with Thai Nguyen Department of Industry and Trade, Thai Nguyen Tea Association and some tea companies in Thai Nguyen, the Pakistani Tea Association as well as Pakistani importing tea companies recognize the good quantity and quality of Thai Nguyen tea and believe that Thai Nguyen can meet the tea demand of Pakistan. Pakistan is now the biggest exporting tea of Thai Nguyen province. During the meeting, the two parties entrusted some capable companies with the task of gathering resources of tea products to export and import. Pakistani and Thai Nguyen Tea Association have the responsibility of supervising and laying down the contracts that will be beneficial to both countries. Also, both the consenting parties promise to remind tea companies of both Thai Nguyen and Pakistan about payments, regularly exchange information about tea markets, and cooperate in processing fresh tea buds to finished products suitable to the tastes of not only the Pakistani people, but also customers around the world. On May 23rd, the mission of Thai Nguyen People's Committee, led by Vice Chairman Mr. Dang Viet Thuan, examined a number of key public works in Đại Từ District. First of all, the mission came to test Phu Xuyên Water Supply Lake in Đại Từ District. This construction, which was carried out in 1988, provides water to nearly 280 hectares of agricultural land of two communes, Phu Xuyên and Nam Mao. Although it has been invested to build for over 20 years, it has performed inefficiently due to the lack of water canal system. The Vice Chairman asked the local leaders to help find the solutions for effective exploitation of the work. Next, the delegation went to check the embankment of Chi Stream against erosion in My Yên commune. Apparently, this work has basically completed the construction items to minimize the landslide of road and local agricultural land in the rain and flood season this year. In Văn Yên commune, the mission came to supervise the construction of the resettlement area of 2.6 hectares to about 80 households in dangerous areas affected by flash floods at the foot of Tam Đảo mountain. The Vice Chairman also asked the leaders of Đại Từ District to continuously promote and raise awareness of the local residents and check the areas with the risk of landslides and flash floods to take quick measures of resolution. On May 24th, Mr. Dang Viet Thuan, Vice Chairman of Thai Nguyen People's Committee, accompanied by the Provincial Farmers Association, carried out an inspection of the project planting mushrooms in some areas of the province.
The project of planting mushrooms was approved and launched by Thai Nguyen People's Committee in 2010. The project is for the purpose of planting and processing edible and medicinal mushrooms effectively and stably, meet the demand of the consumers, speed up the transfer of economic structures in agriculture, create more jobs for rural laborers, and to gradually make planting mushrooms become a high-income generating and profitable business for local people. To date, Thai Nguyen has 10 local areas supported by the project. After 2 years, each of these local areas is expected to annually supply the market with about 100 tons of mushrooms of all kinds, give more than 20 laborers a monthly income of 2 million Vietnam dong. The network of consuming mushrooms has been expanded to many other provinces nationwide.
In recent years, the strong expansion of farms in Phu Binh District, Thai Nguyen Province, has contributed much to the local industrialization and modernization. The economic model of garden, pond, pigsty, also known as VAC, has helped farmers in Phu Binh fight against poverty.
To date, Phú Bình district has 320 breeding farms, aquatic farms, forestry farms, cultivating farms, general farms to boast of. In average, the annual income of each farm is from 100 to 500 million Vietnam dong. Some of them even benefit more than 1 billion Vietnam dong per year. The economic model of developing farms in Phú Bình district has produced a large amount of products with good quality due to the application of modern science and technologies. Phú Bình Farmers Association has cooperated with involved branches in opening training courses and supplying capitals for its members. The development of farms in Phú Bình district has brought high income for farmers, created more jobs, sped up the process of eliminating hunger and reducing poverty, and has contributed to the success of the program of building rural areas.
It is an alarming reality that most graduates from universities lack practical knowledge, though they cannot meet the immediate requirements of the employers. To solve this problem, the University of Sciences, Thai Nguyen University, is reinforcing training in the orientation of combining theory, practice, and real-life situations. On May 21st, the university organized an educational trip to Viet Cuong Commune, Pak Nam District, Bắc Cạn Province, for nearly 50 students and lecturers of the social majors to give them a chance to participate in social activities. In this activity, the students were given the opportunity to exchange and explore cultural identity and mingle with the life of the local residents. As a culminating activity, the students organized a party to celebrate the Children's Day by giving gifts to the children, such as books and other school supplies, which were bought with the money from collecting old books, notebooks, paper, and students' fund. On this occasion, the University of Sciences gave 5 million Vietnam dong to the primary school of Viet Cuong Commune with the aim of supporting food for the children. Let's continue with part 4 of the chronicle, Thai Nguyen onwards to the Spratly Islands. If you have a chance to visit these islands, you will wish to come back again, because on our way here, we seem to be supported with so much strength. Our souls felt clearer and more beautiful. That also inspired and motivated us to do something for our country. I have heard a lot of stories about the Spratly Islands from colleagues after their trip. However, if I didn't have the chance to visit this place even for once, I would be very sorry for myself, because I would be like a child lost on the holy islands of the motherland. The land, the trees, and even the sun, the wind, and the people in the Spratly Islands were really special. But not much was said about these. We, the journalists, have felt in our mind that the time for the journey to the Spratly Islands passed by quickly, but the desire to fully describe the indomitable people and nature of the courageous islands was like an explosion in our hearts that we wished would be everlasting. The way they live, work, and fight is truly an act of admirable characteristics of a true-blooded Vietnamese. We have always paid attention to training the officers and soldiers to meet the requirement of protecting our country in a new situation. Through Thai Nguyen radio and television station, on behalf of the soldiers and local residents on the Thai Kowe Island, we want to express our gratitude to the people of Thai Nguyen, and we promise to fulfill the task of defending the sacred sovereignty of the holy islands of our country. Responsibility, the love for the country, and willingness were the 3 elements to mold qualities of the soldiers on the Spratly Islands. Coming there, we felt the true meaning of life more deeply. Facing challenges and living far from their relatives and families did not deter the spirit of our soldiers. Their will and energy remained steadfast through the sea, wind, and storm. Whenever we visited Lansdowne Reef, we offer wreaths for 64 soldiers who sacrificed their lives for the freedom and independence of the country when they were very young. However, their heroic sacrifice reminded each person who had been to this place to live more responsibly. Today, we enjoy peace, a kind of peace resulting from our unsung heroes of the past. Therefore, we must take responsibility for the Spratly Islands and those who have laid down their lives in the line of duty. As an example, we have visited and lived with the soldiers and the local residents on the Spratly Islands, and we will together contribute to protect the territorial waters of Vietnam.
Quý vị đã hỗ trợ tinh thần rất lớn để cho chúng tôi vững vàng.
Long live the Spratly Islands. We, with our own might, will contribute to build the country, and we always will be next to you, defending you, and forever protecting you. That ends our program today. Thanks for your company. Goodbye.